All right, I'm ready.
Okay.
Hey Trish,
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Welcome in today. I want to thank you for coming in, Trish. Um, Trish, I want to let you know that everything when you come into this space is an open space for everyone and their experiences. You as being a woman, African American woman, your experiences are yours, and I look forward to hearing them. I do want to let you know, as far as when it comes to confidentiality, we are what we discuss is going to be between us. The only time where a potential breach would be like if it was something like you were trying to harm yourself, Trish, or someone else was potentially going to be harmed, or something as a child life is in danger. And that would be something that we would have to act fast on. So that'd be a situation. Outside of that, whatever you say within this space is between you and I. So I leave the room open for you to begin.
Uh, okay. Where do I begin? So met this guy. I met this guy online basically, and we've been pretty much dating for a few years now. We got to a point where we want to move in with each other. We kind of got to that basis, and but the problem is it's a long distance relationship. So we're trying to figure out like who moves where. Um, and I think we're just both decided to just move somewhere differently, like Texas. We decided to because I live in Georgia and you live like in California. So we was like, all right, let's move somewhere different. So we decided to move to Texas. But I'm a bit nervous only because I've never lived anywhere outside of Georgia, and I never lived with another person, let alone the opposite sex. So I am pretty nervous about it, even though I'm grown or whatever. But this would be like my first real deal situation.
And to me, Trish, is that is it sounds like you're excited, but also nervous of the unknown.
Yeah, I really am. Like I'm excited to know what is there for us in the future, but I'm just extremely nervous because I don't know what's there for us in the future. If that makes sense. Like it's like both hand in hand with the situation. But I'm happy though, like we finally decided to make this decision and move forward with our relationship. Um, it's just that I'll be away from my family and he'll be away from his, and we just gotta basically start something new between the both of us.
Start a family of your own.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I wouldn't go far as to like saying like kids, maybe like a goldfish or a dog. Let's start small.
Yes, goldfish or a dog is always, especially a dog, a great start. They are always there looking for attention. Well, Trish, congratulations on making the decision to move. You and your boyfriend to move to Texas. Um, it's I want you to know, even though, because I saw you kind of like was scratching your head when you had said, "Ah, we met online," you know, and people are have reservations on having that on disclosing how they met someone. Regardless, Trish, you are here, and it seems like you care deeply for this person to make that big leap.
Yeah, I do. I mean, of course, when you like talking to people, meeting people online, it's like, ugh, I don't really know this person. Why am I doing this? But like, I feel like we're in a new age. Like it's 2026. You just kind of putting yourself out there, and that's what I did. And I think I met the person I really want to be with. So taking this next step into something totally different, like the unknown, is definitely it's just a big leap. Like I'm nervous, I'm anxious, I'm happy to do it like all around. But I think we we've met plenty of times, as far as like seeing each other in person, but half of me feel like this is a good move, but it's not a good move. I don't really know. Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, maybe I'm guessing myself about it, but I think I think. What do you think?
Hmm. Well, Trish, I'm glad you asked. I do want to let you know, as far as my goal here is to give you the space to express yourself, Trish. Um, your experiences are your own, and right now with you, just being unsure about where it is you want to, where this relationship is going to go. It's been distance, the entire time. Now we're going to be, stuck, not stuck, you know, it seems like you think you're going to be stuck, but you're going to be living together and building something. So, Trish, what do you think about this situation?
I think that I think I am letting fear that gets the best of me because I know this is the person who I like truly want to be with at the end. Like we working so hard to get where we are, and it's not just me that's making a big decision. Excuse me, my allergies. That's making a big decision. But it's also him as well that's making a big decision because like I feel like I'm being a little selfish in a way. Um, and I don't want that to like portray like our relationship because he's also going through something. So I feel like I can't just think about myself in all of this. I'm excited. I think. See, there I go. I think I'm not. I don't want to say I think. I want to know. And I feel like that's why I came here today to kind of like resolve my issues of why I feel like I'm anxious, but I know this is something that I want to do. Like, why am I so nervous to do this? You know what I mean?
No, I know exactly what you mean, Trish. Um, it's something that brings uncertainty, and it's something that you have to make the decision on and stand by it. So, as far as what you asked, and thank you for clarifying why it is you came here today. Um, Trish, you have spoken about your boyfriend that that you've been dating for the last couple of years, making a decision to move. But go ahead. Is there something you wanted to say?
Man, when I talk about him, I just get so like butterflies in my stomach. I would marry this person for sure. Well, let me tell you about him. He owns his own company. He does pretty well with that. He doesn't have any kids, just him. So when you say family, like I said, the dog or a goldfish would be like a good start because I'm also too like don't have any kids and as my career goes, I'm actually also I found a job out there in Texas. So that's another thing I'm probably anxious about because he's already set with his job. I'm set too, but it's just a new territory. Uh, and instead of me moving my job where I'm in now, I just decided to take the leap of faith and look for a different job. And I found one there. So I am happy about that part.
You're happy, but I'm sensing
Yeah.
some guilt about making
Yeah.
this.
I don't know. I mean, it's not necessarily like guilt, just a little fear, a little nervousness. Like my job, it's out of my comfort zone, but I think I would end up liking it in the end.
And that's a possibility you could like it in the end. Move to Texas, be with the one that from your expressions that you truly love, and and go from there. I want to ask you, Trish, with these feelings you've been having and concerns, have you had the opportunity to speak to your partner about these concerns?
No, I haven't. Only because I don't want to make him skeptical or put it in his head that, oh, maybe I don't want to do this, or maybe she's freaking out and don't want to do this, or she's nervous. I mean, which I am, but I just don't want to put like a bad bug or a bad taste in his mouth about this because he's just as excited as I am, and he takes the lead, which is something that I like. Like he's planning for everything, and I don't mind that. That's what a girl wants, you know. um, I think I do want to talk to him about it, and I will in the future. I just think that getting it all out and figuring out what's going on in my head would kind of help me determine what exactly I need to say towards him when the time comes. So it won't come off as I don't want to do this because it's something like I said I do want to do. I mean, I already like I said I already got my job out there, so
Hmm. Sounds like you committed to it, and that's good, Trish. That's good. You made your decision. Um, as far as what comes after that decision, neither of us knows. But Trish, you came in today. You wanted to speak about as far as feeling fear about making this move, and going to and moving in with your boyfriend. So it sounds like moving in with your boyfriend isn't the concern for you right now. It's just strictly on moving to Texas and starting a new career.
yeah, I think that's like the ground of it. I don't really think moving in with him is like my greatest fear. I think it's just because it's new. Like I said, I've never been anywhere outside of Georgia. It's just all new to me. It's a new territory. It's new everything. So the fear of making that next step and entering that next chapter of my life, um, new job, new person, new relationship, new state, new environment, and it just new. So that plays a lot with it.
It does. It does. And new means getting out of your comfort zone.
But why? Why should I do that? I mean, I know why, but okay. I think you're kind of right. I need to shake that off because like if I don't get out of being comfortable, then things won't never happen for me. Things won't go, if that makes any sense. I won't be able to just strive for greatness, which is something that I want in the future for myself and my relationship and my future, like the job I got moving from Georgia. And then who knows, maybe a child might come in a later couple years.
Not yet. The goldfish and the dog first.
Yeah, yeah, I'm okay with the goldfish and the dog for now.
Yes. See, Trish, and you even considering those things is you're getting out of your comfort zone. Trish, you made those steps. You've stepped out of your comfort zone. You built a relationship with someone through distance and trust. So that's getting out of your comfort zone as well, and making a decision to, hey, I want to pursue a life with this person, and I'm going to move to this new state, as well as leaving your current career to get another job that's stepping out of your comfort zone. So I want you to know that you have taken those steps to get out of your comfort zone, and you should. And I want you to let's just take a moment for you to reflect and acknowledge what you've done so far up until this point.
I haven't thought about it that way. That's a good way to look at it. I've already been stepping outside my comfort zone. It's something that I already been doing. I think I just been stuck in my mind and tell myself I can't do this or I'm just nervous and why and why. But I think the first step was meeting that person. So yeah, I guess I patted myself on the back on that one. I think I did a good job so far. Now, I guess the next steps would be the go fishing dog. I think that's another responsibility and being outside my comfort zone. And like I said, the new job, that's definitely outside of my comfort zone. But I would do hopefully plan out. I hope to like it in the future. There we go. Not saying it's like nothing that I won't do, but it's something that's like, oh, okay, that's different. So I'm hoping everything goes good with it, and I truly like it for me.
Yes, and picking the correct goldfish is the key. You got to pick one that looks strong.
Yes, I don't want like a little tiny one. I
Yes.
have to be just as big as personality as my personality is,
Okay.
not to do stuff.
Yes, indeed. And maybe you can jump right into a dog. Getting a dog. I'm. There are many kinds, and you and your that'll be something for you. Y'all can decide and choose on together. But I just wanted to acknowledge you, and as far as your goldfish and your dog. But Trish, yes, again, it's back. It's back to you. Um, you have stepped out of your comfort zone, and what my goal is for you, Trish, is through these sessions, I want to make sure that you are getting the clarity that you need. My job is to just be here for you, as well as your journey is your journey, and I want to continue to go on that journey with you. As far as what we discussed today, Trish, what is it something that is currently outside of you getting out of your comfort zone that is on your mind?
I think me and I talk about comfort zone. I just want to make sure that I don't think I'm thinking about my happiness. I'm thinking about his and how he would feel when I need to be thinking about mine and being okay to enter in a new chapter. I think that's what it really is. Pretty much.
Your happiness?
Yeah.
Tell me what that looks like.
My happiness. That looks like so I'm such a like bubbly person. So it would be like just enjoying the outdoors, the scenery. I love to laugh. I love to have a good time. Travel. I love food. Really just history as well. Like if I was to travel, experiencing the history of the place where I'm at and the foods, and just really being next to, or not even really being next to him, but when we just talk. So that makes me happy too. When I talk to my boyfriend, and my family, pretty much that stuff that makes me happy. But I think food is like number one. Sorry to say everybody else, but I think food is definitely number one.
Well, we see where your priorities are, and traveling and tasting food can be very rewarding. And Trish, when it comes to like as far as your happiness, those are things that you have goals for yourself, and those goals are yours. What I want to do is, I want to continue to talk to you and make sure that you understand what it is that you want your path to go. And when it comes to, you mentioned being happy um, a couple of times. What does self care look like?
My self care looks like hiding my face in a good novel while drinking some tea outside, um, enjoying the fresh breeze, or like going to the beach, putting my toes in the sand, and just relaxing, listening to like the cool breeze.
Hmm.
Simple.
Simple, low key. Like to, and it seems like you like your alone time.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you have those things in place. Those are things we can further discuss as far as moving forward with our sessions. Trish, We discussed as far as congratulations on. Sorry about that. Somebody was trying to call me. But congratulations on making a decision on moving to Texas, your relationship, your new job. Congratulations on all those things. And you've talked about fear, you talked about comfort zone. And with these sessions with you and I, we're going to further discuss as far as the things we could put in place for you. And that would be whether it being having active, being active and imagining what it is that you want to do. Setting steps from now until your move. So I want to be there and be able to support you, Trish. As far as our session, is there anything that I missed?
No, nothing that comes to mind. But I'm happy to at least get this started to figure out like where my happiness really lies within the whole traveling situation, my relationship.
Yes. And I look forward to further discussing it, and we can meet next week. Sounds good to you?
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. You go right into it.
All right. I think you did really good. I think you did really good at your silence. You allowed me to pretty much answer some of my own questions I had within myself. Um, I like how you also reversed the question back to me when I asked you, like, what do you think? Instead of like giving me your advice of what you think I should do, you kind of was like, so, well, I'm just here to just kind of like be an ear for you. So you tell me what you think about the situation. So I think that was really good. Um, you did really good as far as your summary. You summarized pretty much what I am what I'm facing, but you also recognize like the small things as like what brings me joy, what makes me happy, and why do I feel like why am I feeling these feelings? And you kind of like push that out to make me say, okay, well, it's because I want somebody else to feel happy before me, you know. So then that's how you kind of ease that into it. Um, I like how you kept referencing the goldfish and the dog because it seems like that was very, very important for me in the relationship, like moving forward, like starting a family for us. So you made that was like a relaxation mode for me. So that kind of helped a lot. You kept the conversation smooth and funny at the same time, like light, like there that's the word I was looking for, like
Mm-hmm.
very light and refreshing. You made sure that she is me, was able to like get out everything that I wanted to express, but you made sure that you didn't overpower or overtalk. You didn't give any well, this is what I think type of scenarios. You did really good with the reflection of meaning. Your feelings. Like I said, you did throw in some like comedy up in there as well. So I think overall, you did good. I would just say a little feedback. Work on your ums. If I feel like if you was to sit and if you need more time to think, maybe like do another silence so that way you can kind of gather some more of your thoughts. But I do notice that that's just in conversation because I know I say sometimes too. See, but other than that, I think you did a really good job. Like you kind of hit majority of everything that you were looking for, and your summarization towards the end was really good. You made sure um, that you felt that you made the client feel comfortable to talk about more in the next session.
Thank you. And you're right about the ums. Like when you told me your story, and you told me you vaguely said this is why you in here, but then when we got there, you wouldn't. I was like, baby, you really don't need no help. What are we talking about? I was like,
But that's the thing. Sometimes it's not the it is sometimes people just need to talk. So that's what you was giving. You wasn't giving like, well, she need help. You was giving like, well, maybe she just needs an ear. That's what
Yes.
I was feeling like. Okay, she just maybe need an ear because she knows what she wants. She just letting that fear get in front of her. So you was really like an open ear for what I needed to say, but you
Ye-
validated certain points.
Yeah, and I was trying to. It's like when you're in the counselor seat, because outside of it, or like not even outside of how we are at school, I'm so much more relaxed. And then once I go into this, it's like, all right, I don't want to, and that's what I try to incorporate with the goldfish and the dog. Normally, my mind is like, be so serious, go, But I was like, let me try to. I wanted to do it more for
Mm-hmm.
the conversation to lighten up even more, but I didn't want to.
Steer off.
Yeah, I didn't want to. I didn't want to steer off, but it definitely felt like one of those conversations. Like we're gonna need at least two or three sessions. This first one is really just gonna be,
Yeah, yeah.
you know.
Also, one more thing. I wanted you to kind of reference to get in more depth as to what my job was, because I also mentioned that I got a new job, which you recognize. But I think I wanted you to get more into as to what the job was because I did say it was out of my comfort zone.
I missed that.
So it was like, oh, it's out of my comfort zone, and I started a new job. I think I said it a couple times, but that also could be like, okay, well, let's see what is she also afraid to start this. The reason why she moved to Texas, she's afraid to start this new job because it's new, it's out of her comfort zone. So I kept bringing that up, but I didn't want to be like, I mean, some things it was a lot to pick and choose from, like literally everything in a pot. It was just like, okay, well,
Yeah,
yeah. So,
cause I think I had asked you. You had said you was uncomfortable,
hmm
but I never went into. I never asked you specifically what your job was. So yeah, I definitely missed that. Definitely missed that. So yeah, nah, thank you. I appreciate the feedback because
you're
um,
welcome.
it went by long, but I still editing this video is gonna be tough. But yeah,
How the heck? Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay.
let
I
me
forgot about that.
yeah let me stop this one and see what happens.
Recording stopped.
This recording would be converted. Run
How
up,
long?
huh?
How long is the video? How long was it? Well, we can't really say because we was actually talking into and stuff. But